It's Friday. Was able to get off work a little bit early today. I had to go in early. But I'm on my way now to my parents' farm and plan on hanging a stand tonight. Gonna hunt tonight too out of that same stand that I hang, but main reason going up tonight is just get that stand hung and set up for probably hunting tomorrow and for the next week or two coming up. Things have been a bit slow here for this past week as far as on cameras and everything else, but I have a feeling it's going to be picking up here pretty soon. My dad was able to get his buck last weekend with a crossbow Sunday morning, so he's tagged out. I think he might be getting my mom to try her hand at it and maybe go out a little bit this weekend with his crossbow, so maybe they'll have some luck. But we've got a little system moving in tonight, a little bit of rain, little cold front kind of. I think the pressure should be rising, maybe starting either this evening or tonight, and then it'll rise most of the day tomorrow, I think, and maybe Sunday. So it should be a pretty good weekend, maybe, if the deer will be moving. The moon's not super full like it was last weekend either, so that's a good thing. But scrapes should start picking back up and stuff. We saw a couple last week, but it doesn't look like they've been hitting them based on my cameras this week very hard where we're at. So probably the past couple days I've had a little bit more movement on my cameras than I did earlier in the week, so hopefully that means the deer are gonna pick up movement a little bit and might see a few deer this weekend. It's about 4:30 right now. Should get up there about quarter till or close to 5 o'clock. Well, just got up to the farm. Going on about 5 o'clock, so I'm going to kind of hurry up and get my clothes on, get the four-wheel unloaded, and head up the knob. We got to put out a tree stand too. Well, I'm up here on top. Just drove the foiler up so I didn't have to pack the stand all the way up the knob. Pretty much right over my shoulder is where our dad shot that buck last weekend. I would think by now I have that on YouTube, even though I wasn't with him. I still kind of videoed the recovery, loading them, and all that good stuff. So if you haven't already, go check that out. Should be probably the last video we just uploaded. Been trying to get one out every Sunday or every other Sunday. So about 100 yards away from where I think I want to set up a stand. It's kind of on a no between some intersecting trails in this valley that these deer like to use. Not super optimistic about tonight. There were some scrapes along this logging road, and they've got leaves in them, so I don't think they've been hit this week, but that's part of hunting. You just never know when something's going to show up and get you pumped up. Just got back to the four-wheeler at ends the evening hunt on this Friday. I saw a few turkey right there about 20-30 minutes before dark. I saw them. Thought there might have been a deer coming up the holler, but it turned out to be about 5 or 6 long beards. Fall turkey season actually starts tomorrow, I think, in Kentucky, but I don't know if I would have. just heard something that scared the shit out of me. But I doubt I would try to shoot one in turkey anyway. But when I was coming out of the stand, there were several coyotes howling, which is why I got so jumpy just then. There was one hollering just a few hundred yards. Thing is bright. It's no better. Hold on. There it is. So there was actually a few coyotes howling when I got out of the stand, like I was saying, and there was one off the holler probably 200 yards. I keep hearing something over here, it's scaring me, so I'm gonna hit the four-wheeler and head on down. Try her again in the morning. I think I'll come back to that same spot, but I haven't 100% decided, so I could end up hunting down by our little pond too. I think that'll be a good spot, so we'll find out in the morning, but hopefully something's moving. I'll take. It's Saturday morning. It's October 26th. I'm back in the same stand that I hung last night and hunted. I didn't see anything last night at all while hunting the stand. Wasn't much on cameras last night either. A little cold front, mini cold front came in during the night. Dropped temperatures down a little bit into the 50s. But it's not super windy on top of the knob at least. I thought it was going to be pretty rough. But the wind's kind of staying on the other side of the ridge. Just heard some turkeys fly off by my shoulder. Probably the same ones or actually I know they're the same ones I saw last night because I heard them go to roost. Did get a picture of what looked to be like a younger 8-point walking a ridge back on the other side of the farm. So maybe they're up and moving this morning a little bit anyway. That was about 15 minutes ago. My dad and my mom both are out this morning. My mom's taking my dad's crossbow and seeing if she can't get her first buck. She's never got one. She's went a few times, I think, with my papaw back in the day, but she just never killed one. So they're across the way in that stand. They have a pretty good chance of seeing something, probably, or as good a chance as any. I'm not sure if she'll be picky or not. Nice morning. Well, I think that's a wrap on the morning hunt. I did not see anything besides squirrels, so. Parents are across the ridge. They didn't see a deer this morning either. I did get that one picture of a buck moving through behind the ridge on the other side of the farm. Which he wasn't a big buck, he was just probably a 2-year-old moving. Starting to get pretty windy up here, and I think based on the movement up here, the camera pictures I've got, I don't think I'm gonna hunt up here tonight. Ooh, moving my tree. But starting to get windy. But I think what I'm gonna do is head home and maybe go hunting with my brother, Kevin. He got pictures last night of a couple of his target bucks out in his cover crop, chasing some does. So sounds like if his stand set will work for me to go with him where he's at in his new spot, sounds like that'd be a good chance to maybe get one. I think Tyler went this morning. He says target buck ran by him. Something had spooked him and he ran by him. But I'm gonna pack up before another gust of wind blows me out of this tree. It's pretty small just because it's the only one I could find close to the logging road, but they would shoot off this hill. I don't know if I hunt up here in the morning or stick close to home. I'll have to figure that out. But gets old driving 30 so minutes or whatever there and back when you're not seeing a deer.
Alright, it's Saturday evening, October 26th. Brian and I are hunting in Kentucky. Last night I had some pictures of two good bucks kind of pushing a doe around this food plot I put out. So we're hoping they'll show back up again tonight. They're right at 6:40 when they were here last night, so still good shooting light. We'll see what happens. Another doe binder, I think. damn darn. Ain't got a very good track record this year.
No, I was waiting. Couldn't tell if she.
What?
I could tell she ducked it quite a bit, or you just kind of high.
I shot high. I'm gonna have to start taking extra air out of my quiver and have it ready for when I missed. It's good on them rage broadheads.
Didn't mess it up.
I probably been it. I don't know. Get back and take a look at it. Well, missed again. 30 yards. Didn't misjudge the range or anything like that. It's just bad shot. But clean over top her back. So I guess a clean miss is better than a bad hit. But I don't know. Don't have a good track record this year so far. But we'll try again next time.
Always tomorrow.
It's Sunday morning, October 27th. It's just after 10 o'clock. Brian and I saw a little buck this morning, but that's it. So we're about to head out of the stand. And for me, that'll be it for the weekend. I don't know if Brian may be going tonight, but try it again next week.